Let's play some matches with Roger Rafael Kaito, the new greatest of all time character in Tour 7 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wildlife Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 and to turn on the bell if you like this video. So I was talking about Roger Rafael Kaito in the title of this video, and obviously you have understood that I was referring to Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, who are currently considered by most of tennis experts as the two greatest of all time players on hard grass and clay court surfaces. Kaito has Roger Federer's exceptional agility and Rafael Nadal's fantastic stamina, so I think he deserves to be called Roger Rafael Kaito. Actually, it's a mix of the best of two goats. So Kaito has only the two hands of Kei Nishikori, meaning not very strong, but with his excessive agility and ridiculous stamina, especially when he plays with the antioxidant cards, while Roger Rafael Kaito is winning most of matches in Tour 7 and 8, and only some high serve big forehand Victoria, some very powerful low serve aggressive baseliner Victoria, or some Leo volleyers can annoy him in high tours. Alright, so let's go back to this first match versus DC Rocks 17, who has a quite higher number of trophies right now. So he went down a bit during this session. So against him, as usual, I hit this soft, slow serve, falling near the net. And I know that a lot of players don't like this kind of serve, because they need a lot of distance. You know, they need to stay way behind the baseline to swipe their strong shots. So having a soft, short serve falling near the net, that sometimes force them to reduce the strength of the shot, because otherwise they wouldn't hit it way too long, and a lot of them commit unforced errors trying to hit hard on the return of this soft serves. So against him, I know that the change of intensity and of length of my shots is annoying him a lot. That's why I'm doing that a lot of times. Of course, he knows how to hit the cross-court shots, the soft cross-court shots too, because he is very experienced. But overall, well, I know he doesn't like that. So I do that a lot in this match. Yep, just like this one on match point. Soft cross-court shots, that works wonder, especially when Kaito is short in stamina, and then he's not as agile as at the beginning of the match, and then he will have a very hard time catching those soft cross-court shots. So here we go against quite high stats Kaito. And here again, this match, I'm going to diversify. Well, Roger Rafael Kaito will diversify a lot. The intensity and the length of the shots. He's another player who doesn't like much diversification, who prefers kind of fast-paced tennis with hard shots in on shots, and not one long and one short shot. Not like this. He's surely not liking that.
2-1.
But of course, you need to adjust a bit to your opponent and remember what he likes and what he doesn't like. Of course, sometimes it will not work because your opponent will adapt quite well. Where in some other cases, even when it doesn't work, you know, it's still very good because it's depleting your opponent's stamina. You know, all those long alternate with soft cross-court shots that will make your opponent's stamina drain really fast, because well, he will have to run a lot much more than if he was always staying at the baseline. So even if you lose the point, it's not a problem. Don't worry. Especially when your opponent is using the combo load. Do that most of the time. And that you are using the antioxidants. Say, one short, one long, one short. And that works quite well. Yeah, but of course, once Roger Rafael Kaito is short in stamina, well, he is not the GOAT that we know anymore. He becomes a very common character. He becomes Luke. Luke, short in stamina, is playing like that, you know, moving very slowly, hitting some hard shots at first, and then just watching the ball fall next to him. All right. Okay, let's open this classic bag. The out bag. Wow, the most underestimated card in Tennis Clash, and well, it's true. It needs to be underestimated because it's useless. Okay, so very good player to 3,800 trophies, and yeah, I was lucky in this match. I started with Samuel Foseros, and then I was lucky he was not on good form. A cross-court shot, another cross-court. Let's change to the backhand. A soft one. This doesn't work, but never mind.
1, 2.
The objective is also, you know, when playing one long, one soft, and etc., and change direction, change the intensity, etc., is to disturb a bit your opponent too, because he knows that you will not always hit on windshield wiper mode, so he can't expect you to. He can always wait, you know, behind the baseline for you to hit there. So you will have the advantage of making some doubt being installed in his mind. He will wonder if the next shot you will hit it near the net or near the baseline, cross court, or towards the corner. And well, you know, he will play with a bit more of doubt, and playing with doubts is not, of course, not very, very good. It's not good for your swipe. You will feel it. It's not as hard and firm as this should be. All right, so right there. As you can see, the stamina bar of my opponent has started to be lower, and it's partly thanks to this game. Long shot, soft cross shot. That really works well to make the stamina depleted. So sometimes, of course, you will get those winners, especially because you don't see it coming. You guess you're not guessing correctly, but never mind. The stamina of your opponent is being depleted, and that's the door open for those cross-court shots, soft cross-court shots, a longer one, and a faster cross-court shot. You just need to be accurate by the end, because your opponent's stamina is so low that if you're accurate enough, your shots will have a big chance to be winners. So just stay focused. Even if you are led, even if you have match points to save, stay focused. Oh, right. Another opponent choosing to play with carbo load. So playing with carbo load is good because you will have a good forehand, but you will need to hit very strong forehands, a bit like this one. And rally is very fast, otherwise you will be worn out by the end of the match.
1, 2,
Especially when you play versus another Kaito, of course. Playing with antioxidants, which is my case here. Because having some more points in forehand is not that essential, while having 10 more stamina points is really important. Especially since after the gameplay recalibration patch,
3,
when stamina has never been so critical.
2, 3.
Oh, right. And that's a bit a pity because, well, for players who have invested time and money to upgrade the carbo load
4,
to level 11 or 12, well, that's not very worthy now because antioxidants has become more valuable.
3, 5.
Okay.
Four, 5.
Yep. Soft cross shot. So in this match I tried to because my opponent was hitting very hard shot. I tried first to return without making a lot of unforced errors, so as to make him run and deplete stamina by hitting back. And then, well, I tried to, of course, to hit as much as possible towards the two side lines, even by taking risk like that of hitting into the LA. And my opponent saw that he was starting to lack stamina, so he was in a rush, trying to end rallies faster. Otherwise, he was doomed. And he was right. He had to finish fast, otherwise, yeah, he would suffer from this kind of soft shots falling right next to the net. And that he would have no chance to get, very simply because he lacks stamina. So very surprisingly, this Kaito has put points on volley. So when I saw that, I was thinking, but what happens playing? He's going to end some points and by volleying, and no, not at all actually. I think that he just made a mistake while selecting the cards. I made such an error once when I was playing the Challenger tournament. I was using the Jolly Roger instead of the Koi. So unfortunately, I saw quickly afterwards that there was some big problem. So I was having a Kaito with a relatively good serve, a higher serve than normal, and a quite lower agility. So this Kaito could have a much higher agility. Instead, well, he had more volley. And of course, it's kind of penalizing. But well, a 92 agility is enough if you swipe fast enough to fight back. Yep. If you can hit hard shots like this,
3.
it's not a big deal. And he can hit hard shots. The problem is that the harder is the shot and the more efficient can be the counter block.
Quiet, please. Match point.
Yep. Nice one. Nice acceleration there.
Point.
A very nice cross-court shot.
Please. Match point.
Classic. But yep, this one is a classic too. Cross-court counter into the corner. And that, even with a 99 agility, you would not have avoided this winner. Alright, let's finish with a match versus a la carte, whose Kaito has almost the same stats than mine. So let's see how those two, Roger Rafael Kaito, are playing. The twin brothers.
One. Love.
So this opponent is playing a bit like Anson, but swipes faster. And I wonder if Anson has changed his player's name, because it has been a long time really. I haven't seen him. Wonder if he has stopped playing.
3. Love.
He was playing with Kaito, so I don't think that he had so many problems after the gameplay recalibration patch. It's not like he was playing with Victoria, you know. I wouldn't have understood that he stopped playing. But he was playing with Kaito, and his Kaito was not having very low stats, so that was okay. Yeah, it was a very nice counter there.
4. 1.
Didn't expect him to counter that down the line. And now and then you can see why this opponent has already reached 3,400 trophies. Now he has gone down, but at one point he was reaching almost 3,500 trophies. You know, now and then you can have some bad streaks, but he has some very good hard shots.
3.
Yep, I tried to route him to the spot
Match point.
before changing completely to the other side. There, he wanted to return very hard and then fell, making it into the court. You're going to see the lineup that they use most in those matches. Here we go. Well, I hope you enjoy watching me play some matches with Roger Rafael Kaito in the Tour 7 of Tennis Clash, a sports game published by Wider Live Studios. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel Gameplay 365 to stay tuned for new videos of Tennis Clash. Thank you a lot for your support, and see you soon on Gameplay 365. Bye-bye.